Hello there, beautiful Virgo. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Virgo, this is your monthly read for May of 2024. And I just want to say before we get into the message that I haven't been uploading a whole bunch of stuff at all because I am venturing out in a different direction. Go check out the coming soon video if you want to get a deeper understanding of what's going on here. But I will continue to do these monthly messages at least. And I will continue for a while, at least, with personal readings. So if you're interested in one, please send me a message. Read about it in the description. I don't know for how long I will continue to do those. So if you're interested, hit me up with it soon. Yeah, let's just get into the energy of what's going on for you in the month of May. It is changing times. I can feel it. Leo had a very interesting reading. Very interesting energy. I'm going to actually get out of it now. Virgo, my Virgo nation. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see what's going on for you. Good fortune, Virgo. Wow. The rainbow piercing through you. Good fortune. Invite magic in. I haven't seen this in a moment. The staircase to heaven. Look at that beautiful image. Like it's like you're not viewing the rainbow. You're being the rainbow. It's like you're rainbow personified. It's like you're letting it come through you rather than have it be a separate thing out there, which is a really beautiful thing. It's like you're really connected to Mother Nature, connected to your surroundings, actually. Invite magic in. Really beautiful start. Okay, Virgo. Going deeper into the message, what do we have? So we're starting broad here and then go deeper and deeper into the message to really get a clear picture, get a clear message of what's going on for you. And then we have an extra message from the fairies at the very end. There you go. Princess of Winter. Information that can help, okay? This is telling me, I'm going to shuffle a little bit more. But this is telling me that when you're looking for something that you think that you want, but something that you need is showing up instead. Does that make sense? Like, we can ask for certain things that we think also have a specific, like, this is the way that it's going to come through, or this is the way that it's going to manifest, or this is what I'm looking for and it's going to look like this or like that. It can be specifically, if you're looking for a relationship, you have a specific idea of how that relationship will look, or how that person that you will attract will look, or where you will live, and like you can you can only live there, or you won't be happy. Or if it's like you want happiness and you think that happiness comes in this box with these tools, or whatever this is for you, it's like you think that there's a specific thing. Invite magic in. It's not saying invite tall, dark, and handsome, if that's a criteria for people. Do you know what I mean? It's like magic can come in as many ways as you have fantasy or no ceiling or no roof to the ways that it can come in. So it's like try to soften the want and try to focus more on the need. What is it that you need? And you're going to become very clear very quickly, Virgo. It doesn't mean that you're not going to get what you want or what you're looking for. It might even get better, because it's just that you might hold certain things apart because you think that they have a certain way to make them into your life, and it's just not that. There's no one way. There's so many ways. that something can happen, or that you thought happiness looked like this, and then it turns out you live in a different place with a different setup of like whatever, and it turns out this is your greatest joy or contentment that you ever felt. So we have the Queen of Spring, and Leo actually had this as well. So this is very much about just continue to believe in yourself, continue on your path, continue to move forward, and trust. This quickly becomes a message about, okay, rather than this is the way that it's going to show up in, and this is when and where, this is like, okay, you just need to let go of all your preconceived how it's going to look, where and when, and just sort of go with the flow of it and allow things to sort of enter into your path that you couldn't even imagine would come into your path. You can imagine wanting to feel happy, and you can imagine wanting to feel peace and contentment and satisfaction and all of those things, but then how those things will come about, you just need to continue to start moving forward, and people support, what you need will appear on your path. And we have princess to queen, so it's like, and whether you're a woman or a man, this is like you're moving from princess to queen state, which means that you're more and more understanding this. You might be in the midst of this where you're like once again go, oh, like I'm in Virgo, like I know you're trying to get like everything structured, and you want it organized, and you want to plan, and if you could have a face and a time and a date to when something would be finished, you would gladly say yes. Most of you would. But this is when you need to just throw all that out the window and be in it just because it's a fun ride. And you're starting to learn that. You're starting to navigate that journey. Okay. We're going to use a different deck. Going deeper still. What do we have for Virgo, please, for the month of May? Loyal heart and never-ending story. Okay. So what I'm getting with this, Virgo, I'm going to sound like a broken record now, and I do apologize, but like the never-ending story is your stubbornness. The never-ending story. If there's something right now that you're looking into, like if there's like yet again, here I am yet again, like the same thing shows up. Why does the same thing show up? Or why doesn't this work? Or you want to pursue something and it falls through, or it's like, and you end up here again, and that's due to your stubbornness, Virgo. I'm sorry, don't shoot the messenger here. It's because you want it a certain way. It's because you think it's going to be made in a... This is almost like telling an OCD person to let go of the OCD. Oh, just have a different order. I can't do that. Just try. Well, I won't, because it makes me feel weird and bad and really scared, actually. But something's got to give here. It's like, okay, it's asking you to be not so conditional. It's actually asking you to be unconditional. Ask for the thing that you want emotionally and let the universe surprise you. If you can, to the best of your ability, to let go of the timing of things and let go of how and what and where and who and when and like all of that, you will get out of the never-ending story. This is the loyal heart, and this is like loyalty. We talk about loyalty towards friends. We talk about loyalty in companies, in like whatever, and it's also like always put out there. I was gonna say But this is you staying loyal to you. This is, do not give up on your dream. Do not give up on whatever it is that you're moving into right now, or like moving forward with right now. Stay true to yourself. Stay loyal to yourself. Stay loyal to your own heart. You don't have to give up your dream. You just have to give up the way that it's going to show up. It's basically saying, have a little faith in God. Have a little faith in the universe. It's trying to let you let go. Let go and let God. Let go and let the universe. Let go and let the surroundings. Like, this is when you're coming to Christmas Eve or Christmas Day in certain parts of the world, to open your presents, or like a birthday. It's a birthday and you get 10 gifts and you know what's in each and every one of them. Doesn't that take away the surprise? Doesn't that take away the fun of it all? Like someone says, I have a surprise for you. We're gonna go somewhere. Where are we gonna go? You're gonna see when we get there. You know, and then be surprised and just have joy in the journey there. I know it's not easy, and especially not for you, Virgo, because you are the planner. You're the one that brings the surprise to the other person. If there's a gift here that we know what's in it, you're the one who wrapped the gift to give it to someone else, right? So now you're on the receiving end of this. You're the receiver of the gift. So just tell the universe what you want to feel like, and that you love gifts, and that you actually don't have to know what's exactly in it and when you will exactly receive it. It will be a surprise. Let magic in. Okay. I'm getting a strong you had to do it yourself vibe here. Like, okay, so we have regeneration and we have no place like home. So if we start with regeneration, this is a Virgo that has rebuilt themselves from scratch. This is someone that all things went to you know where, and you had to rebuild yourself. You have come back from a relationship. You have come back from a fall in business. You have come back in a fall in health, or like just letting go of an old version of yourself. Whatever this type of regeneration or this phoenix rising feeling is, I feel like you've done a lot alone. Like you've been a lot on your own, especially in this shift. And so when you're being asked, Virgo, to let go and let God, I understand that it's like extra hard, because it's like, well, where was the universe when I was really down and out? And if we look at God or the universe as someone that's going to just pick up our pieces when we were the most down and out, we're going to get so disappointed every single time, because the universe doesn't judge, doesn't help, doesn't, it's just fair. It's obnoxiously fair. So when you're down and out, that's the vibration you're sending out, and that's what you're going to get back. And so you had to get back up on your own and changing the path on your own. And now I'm here to say, hey, don't be so specific on what you're doing. Don't be so specific on what needs to come in and when it needs to come in and whatever, when that is probably what you needed to do for some time to just even get up again, or to change or transform the situation, if that makes sense. So it's like, yeah, it's a mini death. It really is. It's a mini death to step away from the old and step into the new. We have 46, which is such a beautiful numerology number, because 4 is the heart and building a new foundation, and 6 is love and harmony. Adding those up, we have a 10, which is a completion. It's a new beginning. It's a completion of the old, and and you've done phenomenally great. And we have no place like home. It's just everything you've done has brought you to this really, or is bringing you to this really deep felt place within yourself. And that's all you wanted anyway. It's like you wanted to feel what it felt like to just truly come home within yourself. And 50 is always like the midpoint. It doesn't mean that now it's completed and you're done and now we can die. It just means that you probably have learned a lot, Virgo, in the place that you're in right now in your life. You know a lot. There's a lot of wisdom here. But now it's like a starting off place for the new. It's the midpoint. It's the start of something new. Okay. Going deeper still. What do we have for Virgo, please? Michael. Virgo. And 6 of Gabriel. So, okay. You might be a little bit ambivalent, like a little bit back and forth in your emotional body. Like, it's like one day you're like completely with me, like, yeah, I'm gonna completely let it go. I'm gonna let the universe do what it does best. I'm gonna stand like to the side. I'm gonna not get in the way of this, like whatever. And then the next day it's like, or if I could just ask one more time about what this thing is, or like when can it show up, or how, or this feeling of like this never-ending story that like when is that actually going to change, or whatever that is for you, that it's taking a toll on you, because sometimes you're sort of surrendering and sometimes you want to control the situation again. It can be a little bit back and forth then in your body, which is quite draining. But it's asking you to just the more you can. This is about like, it will be better if you just make a decision over analyzing a problem. This is when you get a little bit stuck in your head, Virgo, and you can't get out of the mental clutter or the mental back and forth, like you're figure things out, and there's really nothing to figure out. The universe got your request and is on it to make the most joyful, beautiful, surprising gift to you. And if you just sort of stay away from that as much as you can, you will find that this could be the most beautiful time in your life. And we have 6 of Gabriel here at the same time, that like you did it. You've done such a great job. You've accomplished so many things. If you just look back, not in terms of like reminiscing over the past or getting stuck there, but like in a way of like, look at how far you've come, look at what you've done in your life, and look at what you did to bring yourself back into whatever, or get out of whatever. Like, you did a phenomenal job. Beautiful. Congratulations, Virgo. But now it's like time to move on to the next thing, and it's time to let the surroundings sort of carry you rather than controlling the surrounding. You're done. Like, let it breathe for a bit, and let yourself be surprised. Let yourself be delighted how other people, other circumstances can now come to your rescue, come to your aid. And the reason why all of a sudden the universe is showing up as a friendly face and not so tough is because you're in a better place now. You're in a brighter state. You're in a higher vibration. And because the universe doesn't judge anyone, now that's the answers that you're given. So you don't have to control anything. Okay, final messages here for Virgo from your fairies. Fairies who are very connected to Mother Earth, to nature, to back to the order of things. A romantic partner. Tall, dark, and handsome. Or short, light, and ugly. I'm just kidding. I really am just kidding. It's just because it was the opposite. There's no judgment. Look within. Okay, so not every single Virgo wants to find a romantic partner. Whether you're single or just because you're single doesn't mean that you're looking for love. But for those Virgos out there that are looking for love, it's a big chance that you will find them in this month. And I see the big pillars, like the balance. So maybe this is one of those things, Virgo, that you have been wanting. You've been wanting a really solid relationship with someone, and it maybe have just always been a never-ending story of it just doesn't work out, or it doesn't fall into place, or the person never shows up. And if they do, it's just an uneven or unbalanced situation. And now it's looking really good. Allow them to come in when you least expect them. Like, try to just surrender as much as you can. And if you hear anything of those, like, you sitting around here waiting for someone is not going to make them come, or like you need to go on apps, so you need to get yourself out there, you need to do a whole bunch of things. You don't need to do anything but just react to any type of inspirational thought. And if that is like, today I feel like going for a walk, it doesn't even have to do anything with a romantic partner. You'll meet them on that walk. Or today I feel like doing this, or to like surrender and let the universe delight you. And for the rest of you guys, look within. You who's going to meet this romantic partner, you don't have to look within. Yes, you do. This is for all of you. Like, look within. It says sök inom dig in Swedish. Look within. Go within. Search within. It's not searching in your mind. It's not searching with your thoughts. It's not saying take control. It's saying go within and let the magic begin. That is what I have for you for the month of May. I hope that helps. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, guys. Bye.